Call of Duty Black Ops 7 officially launches tomorrow. So here we have the final video before it launches talking about campaign and progression. I will be taking a trip overseas, so by the time this comes out, I will be live working through the campaign. Feel free to stop by on Twitch if you want to. We also already have videos on the channel going over everything for multiplayer as well as everything for zombies, so go check those out. But without further ado, let's hop into campaign and progression in Black Ops 7. Starting with campaign, we know that there are 11 missions and that it is a co-op campaign. You know that Raul Menendez is back somehow, and David Mason is the one to respond to the threat. You'll be going through these missions in the JSOC team comprised of Mike Harper, Eric Samuels, 50/50, and David Mason. Throughout the campaign, you'll meet Emma Kagan, who is the CEO of the Guild, which is a global tech company. There's also going to be a secondary JSOC team called Spectre 2, who will be integral to the narrative. Other than that, you'll have to experience the campaign for yourself, but we can dive deep into Endgame, which is the new mode that unlocks after the first 11 missions of the campaign are finished. Endgame, it is a massive multiplayer mode that takes place on the Avalon map. You can load in with a squad of up to 4, and you'll load in with up to 32 other players on the map. If you want to hop in and you haven't done the campaign, you can do so. If you have a friend who has already beaten the campaign, you can just load in with them. There are 4 tiers of zones, all of which are more difficult than the last and require more and more preparations to successfully take on. You'll need to increase your combat rating for a given operator to be able to survive. So how do you do that? Well, it all starts with your loadout. You will have 4 available operator slots, each one with its own progression. You'll have the same choice of weapons from multiplayer and zombies with shared progress across all modes. You can equip up to 8 attachments on those weapons, plus you will have access to a field equipment, which they don't really give a whole lot of info for. They do, however, say that you can pick a major ability and a minor ability that will drastically change how you play. The major abilities include Ballistic Shell, which allows you to deploy an energy shield that blocks incoming enemy fire. You also have Active Camo, which lets you become nearly invisible for a short duration, and Gunfire will temporarily reveal your position. The next one is Hand Cannon, which lets you load in with a powerful high damage handgun, which is very accurate at range. It's pretty much exactly like Hand Cannon in the other modes. Next we have Crash Cart, which allows you to instantly revive down squad mates within range and provide temporary invulnerability. Can be used to self-revive when down. Next we have Vision Pulse, which will send out a pulse which visually tags enemies through walls for your squad, and tagged enemies will take increased damage. Next we have War Machine, which is a powerful single shot grenade launcher. It has a large explosion radius. Next we have Shadow Break, creates an energy warping field that teleports and damages enemies. This seems to work a lot like Shadow Rift from what they showed in the trailers. And the final major ability is the Drone Pod. It is a deployable device that launches aerial drones, and drones will seek out enemies and explode. Next we have the minor abilities, the first of which is the Grappling Hook. You can grapple to surfaces to escape danger and reach new heights. You have which is a grenade that spawns hallucinations to target your enemies. They last a short duration. Next we have Kinetic Jump, which allows you to jump to extreme heights. You can hold the button to jump higher, and landing will stun nearby enemies. Next is Flicker. You will tap it to quickly teleport a short distance in your facing direction. You can also press and hold it to pre-aim, and it will allow you to go through enemies. Next we have Supply Link, which will instantly supply you and your squad with ammo, armor, equipment, and a portion of the major ability charge. Finally we have Black Hat, which will allow you to hack enemies, equipment, and vehicles. Hacked targets are disabled, destroyed, or converted to fight for you. Once you load into a map, you will complete objectives, find intel, and defeat enemies to raise your combat rating and unlock skills. Every time your rating improves, you'll get to pick one of 2 skill tracks. Skills expand all the way to the max level of 80, and here's what those are. The first skill track is called Gunner. You master your weapons, reload faster, aim sharper, and electrify enemies. These skills start with Reload Speed, which improves your reload speed, Fast Replate, which allows faster armor replating, Fast Weapon Swap will reduce the time needed to swap between weapons, Ammo Auto Refill is a skill that says weapon magazines are slowly filled over time for both held and stowed weapons, Aiming Expert gives you improved weapon accuracy while aiming and speed to fire when jumping, sliding, and diving. Shocking Reload will create an electric damage discharge while you reload. It will damage and stun nearby base enemies. The emptier the magazine, the stronger the effect. and there is a cooldown for the discharge. The next skill track is called Surgeon. Stay alive and keep others fighting, heal fast, revive quicker, and fight back from the brink. The first skill is Healthy Recovery. While not taking damage, health recovery starts sooner. Next we have Last Stand Fighter. Longer duration for last stand, including improved movement and weapon ammo in your pistol. Next we have Agile Handling, which lets you fire a weapon while sprinting and walk faster while aiming. Next is Heal Faster. It allows you to heal faster after getting out of combat. Fast Revive will allow you to self-revive or revive squad members faster. Revive boosts movement speeds for a short time and gives full health. Off the Floor says eliminating an enemy while in last stand will revive you. There is a cooldown. Next we have Daredevil. Fly, slide, and dive into chaos. Your movement is a weapon and the ground hits back. First we have Dive Bomber, which says diving aggressively with your wingsuit releases a concussive blast on the ground. Next we have Wingsuit Glider, which gives improved handling and airtime for the wingsuit. Next we have Thick Skin, which means receive less damage from melee attacks. Super Slider increases the sliding distance and speed. Reload and Run gives you a brief moment of speed boost after reloading a weapon. Slide Explosions says sliding and diving triggers an explosion in a radius. Next up we have Tactician. Gear up and get clever, deploy faster, recharge quicker, and turn kills into nasty surprises. To start off Tactician, we have Equipment Hound, which improves equipment ammo. We also have Quick Deploy, which allows faster deployment for equipment and increased distance. You also have improved sprint and tactical speed while reloading. Next we have Hit and Run, which is a temporary speed boost after equipment kills an enemy. Recharger allows faster recharging of equipment and abilities. Quick Rounds Back says eliminating 2 enemies in quick succession has a chance of returning 2 rounds to your magazine. And finally Pinata says that eliminating an enemy has a chance to spawn a live piece of equipment. The next skill track is Berserker. Chain aggression to speed, attack while moving, reap armor for kills, and bring destruction from above. To start out we have Fast Weapon Fire, which gives you an increased rate of fire for weapons. Next we have Kills Regen Armor. Eliminating enemies regenerates a portion of your armor. At the highest upgrade, eliminating an elite enemy will regenerate more. Next we have Crit Chain Speed Boost. Temporarily increase your speed after getting several consecutive critical kills. Then we have Endurance Sprinter, which will allow you to reload while attack sprinting, and attack duration and sprint to fire time are improved. Fall damage reduction will reduce your fall damage. At the highest upgrade, you become immune to fall damage. And finally, we have Fall Explosions. Falling from heights creates explosions. The final skill track is Bulldozer. Become a walking tank. Regen armor, shrug off explosions, and smash through enemies. Your first skill is Armor Regen, which will allow you to regenerate 1 armor plate if damaged or if all armor slots are empty. Next is Point Blank, which gives you a damage bonus for shooting an enemy at point blank range. Next we have Adrenaline Rush, deal bonus damage while health is low. Revival Protection states that self-revive or revived players will take reduced damage for a short time. Explosive Resistance will reduce the damage from explosives. You will also become immune to your own explosives at its highest upgrade. The final skill is called Tackle. Fears and soldiers are knocked down when sliding, diving, or attack sprinting, and I believe fears are zombie-like enemies that will be roaming the maps at certain tiers. Endgame progression is shared across all modes, which means you can level up no matter what you're playing, but you'll want to make sure that you successfully exfil to retain your progress and your loadout. They don't say anywhere on here if you can revive anybody from other squads, but I assume that it will be similar to MWZ, where if you come across somebody who needs help, you can help them and revive them. So if you see somebody down, make sure you go out and help them if you can. It'd be a shame for everybody to lose their progress and their loadouts. Finally, for campaign, let's talk about the mastery camos. There are 9 military camos, 3 special camos, 4 mastery camos, which are called Molten Gold, Moonstone, Chromaflux, and Genesis. That's a pretty good segue into the next part of the video, which talks all about progression and prestige. There is now going to be a unified career menu that tracks progression, challenges, intel, stats, and customization. Progression will let you view your level unlocks, prestige, and prestige master progress and rewards. Challenges will let you view the camo challenge hub, calling card challenges, and mastery badges. Later in Season 1, players will also find weekly challenges, event challenges, and armory access in this tab. The Intel tab will let you view documents and artifacts from the campaign, or audio logs, documents, and artifacts from zombies. The stats tab, which is for multiplayer and zombies, will allow you to view your combat record, medal collection, and leaderboards. And the final tab is the customize tab, which will allow you to customize your profile, emotes, sprays, HUD presets, and more. Your HUD preset is specific to the game mode you're playing, which allows you to create a specific HUD for campaign, multiplayer, and zombies. To do so, just enter that game mode and start editing the HUD there. You will start your journey by leveling up from level 1 to level 55, unlocking all base items along the way. You then have the choice to stay at max rank or to enter prestige to start the journey over again. Earn progress towards your player rank in every single mode, including campaign and even Dead Ops Arcade. Each prestige will have its own icon. You can see those here. Once you enter prestige, you will be given an unlock token to use on any item of your choice. All of your weapon progression, operators, challenge, and mastery progress, mastery badges, and weapon builds will be kept throughout each prestige. Your player stats will also be recorded for every prestige, as well as a career stat page. You can also permanently unlock items by obtaining blueprints for them through events or paid means, so keep that in mind whenever you're using your unlock tokens. Similar to Black Ops 6, each prestige will have a theme, but this year they are themed around real-world military roles. Let's get into those now. For Prestige 1, it is all about the PSYOP Soldier, which unlocks the Echo Veil Operator skin for Mason. You get a permanent unlock token, you get a static prison loading screen, you get the Mind Breach large decal, you get the Always Watching emblem, the Brain Rot weapon charm, and the Cypher Wrap weapon blueprint for the MXR-17. Next we have Prestige 2, which is all about explosive ordnance disposal, or EOD. Highlighted here is the Core Burn blueprint for the Echo 12 shotgun. For Prestige 3, it's all about the Combat Medic. Highlighted here is the Lifebringer operator skin for Wei Lin. Prestige 4 is all about infiltrators. Shown off is the Mudline blueprint for the M8A1. Prestige 5 shows zombies a little bit of love, and you get the Ravager's Rise skin for Dempsey that are shown here. Prestige 6 is JTAC, and shown off is the Thunder Coil blueprint for the MPC-25. Prestige 7 is all about the shadows, and here you see the Unseen operator skin for Vermac. Prestige 8 is about drone operators, and here's the Command Link blueprint that you get for the Razor 9mm. Prestige 9 is about Cradle Specialists. The highlighted skin is the Patient Zero operator skin for Faulkner. For the final Prestige, Prestige 10, we have the theme of death. Shown off is the Reaper's Mark blueprint for the Peacekeeper M1. You'll obviously get more for all of these prestiges. They just wanted to show off a little bit of the vibe of each prestige. And that takes us to Prestige Master. After Prestige 10, you'll continue directly into Master Prestige, which is an additional 1,000 levels to grind. You'll earn a reward for reaching level 100, and then more rewards every 25 levels all the way until 1,000. Reaching Prestige Master will grant the Demon of War bundle, which contains the Hellborn operator skin for Gerardo, the Sigil Flare blueprint for the AK-27, the Prestige Master title in the orange level color, both of which are new to Black Ops 7. Once you reach Prestige Master 100, you gain access to title challenges to unlock in all modes that grant a title and a chunk of XP. Level colors also unlock at level 100, and you get a new one every 25 levels, including multicolors and animated options. Prestige Master icons also return and allow you to equip any legacy icon once you reach the level it represents, just like you could in Black Ops 6. Next, let's talk about weapon attachments and weapon camos. Weapon Prestige is returning, offering an additional 6 camos to unlock per weapon, which we'll get more into later. There are 16 mastery camos across the 4 core modes, which we'll also see. The challenge tracker will return with the ability to see 3 tracked items at a time instead of 1, and the last used weapon is automatically shown in the top slot. There will be a seasonal weapon attachment to earn that aims to drastically change how weapon performs, and can be obtained from the armory if missed. There are also weekly reward attachments that will offer the same firepower as a seasonal attachment, and will be available at the start of every season, plus more consistently throughout that season. These will be unlocked via weekly challenges and will also be available in the armory if you miss them. Next, let's talk about the different types of camos that you'll see in the game, starting with the promotional camos. These are the ones that you get for pre-ordering Black Ops 7, as well as purchasing items from certain partners that Call of Duty has. These typically are bought with money. Next, we have event camos. These are earned during an event, usually as the final reward of that event. We have weapon camos, which of course are unlocked on every single weapon. There are military, special, and master camos to unlock for every single mode in the game. Next, we have prestige weapon camos. These unlock on weapons. These are also detailed later. We also have weekly challenge camos. which will offer 2 weapon camos to be rewarded every season once certain weekly challenges have been completed. There is a difference between standard and universal camos as well. Standard weapons are only usable on the weapon that you unlock them on, and universal camos, once unlocked for a weapon, can be used on any weapon in the game. So finally, let's hop into the information we have about camo challenges. The multiplayer military camo requirements have been reduced to 80 headshots for bullet weapons, except for snipers, which are one-shot kills, and shotguns, which are point blanks. The zombies military camo requirements have been reduced from 2,000 to now 1,000 headshots, except on shotguns, which are point blanks. The campaign military camos require either 250 or 500 headshots. The blog says 250, and some leaks from in-game say 250, but there's also a different blog that says 500, so I figured I would put them both on here just in case, but I believe they will be 250, and shotguns will also be point blanks here instead of headshots. As of now, it seems that the Warzone military camo requirements are going to stay the exact same. Launchers and melees will also remain as regular eliminations. Launcher progress can also be obtained through equipment destructions. So we have the names for the military camos. Starting with campaign, we will have foliage, desert, city digital, pine, forest, sludge, plateau, nocturne, finally topaz snake. The military camos for multiplayer start with underbrush, then woodland, state digital, redwood, poison, toxic, mountain, stalker, and finally ruby snake. Military camos for zombies start with char and tundra, flood digital, cedar, marshland, mire, ravine, scope, and finally emerald snake. And Warzone, it is autumn, arctic, forest digital, balsam, arid, oil, snowcap, hunter, and sapphire snake. Special camos will unlock after all 9 military camos are complete. Each weapon has 3 special camos that can be done in any order. The challenges will differ by weapon, but the camos remain the same. In campaign, those camos are cinder, cayman, and network. For multiplayer, it's Diamondback, Raptor, and Mainframe. For zombies, it is Mutilate, Slither, and Pathfinder. And for Warzone, it is Shimmer, Tyrant, and Trace. Mastery camos will then unlock after the special camos are complete. Each weapon will have 4 camos to unlock with 3 challenges to do so. The final mastery camo for each mode will unlock automatically when you've completed the previous tier camo on certain weapons. So for the campaign mastery camos, we have Molten Gold, and the challenge for that is to eliminate 20 special enemies. Next we have Moonstone, and the challenge for that is to eliminate 100 Zone 3 or Zone 4 enemies. Next is Chroma Flux, which asks you to eliminate 10 elite enemies, and the final campaign mastery camo is Genesis, where you have to complete Chroma Flux on 30 weapons. Next for multiplayer, we have Shattered Gold, for which you have to get 3 kills without dying 10 times. For Arclight, you'll have to get 10 double kills or better. For Tempest, you'll have to get 5 kills without dying 3 times. And for Singularity, you'll have to complete Tempest on 30 weapons. For the Zombies mastery camos, we'll start with Golden Dragon, which asks you to get 10 kills rapidly 15 times. Bloodstone, the Bloodstone challenge is 20 or more consecutive kills without taking damage 5 times. Next is Doomsteel, eliminate 10 elite zombies. And finally is Infestation, which asks you to complete Doomsteel on 30 weapons. Finally, we have the Warzone mastery camo, starting with Golden Damascus. That challenge is to get 3 kills in a single match 5 times. Next is Starglass. That challenge is to get 5 kills without dying 5 times. Absolute Zero asks you to get 20 eliminations while in the top 10. And Apocalypse will unlock once you complete Absolute Zero on 30 weapons. Next, let's dive a little bit more into weapon prestige. The first prestige will reset your weapon level, will give you a prestige attachment, will give you your first prestige camo, which is a universal camo. It will give you a permanent attachment unlock token, and will also create a prestige build plus a prestige icon. Prestige 2 will also reset your weapon level. It will give you a prestige weapon charm, your second prestige camo, which is also universal, another permanent attachment unlock token, and will give you a second prestige icon. Finally, for prestige mastery, you will get the prestige mastery icon next to your weapon. All of your attachments will be permanently unlocked. There will be 3 more prestige camos unlocked at level 100, 150, and 200. These are standard camos though, not universal. And finally, once you hit level 250, you will get a prestige max icon and a unique final camo that is a universal camo. Reticle challenges are returning this year. They work pretty much exactly like they did in Black Ops 6. Each reticle will have 10 variants to unlock for each mode. In campaign, you will need to get 1500 kills while ADSing. In multiplayer, you'll need to get 500 kills while ADSing. In zombies, you will need 2000 kills while ADSing. And Warzone will require 250 kills while ADSing. Finally, let's talk about some additional challenges that will be coming to Black Ops 7, starting with daily challenges. We've had these for a while. They'll be available in all modes and refresh every 24 hours for some XP. Next are weekly challenges that will award a new loadout item every week, as well as XP, and any items you miss will be added to the armory. There will also be 2 additional weapon camo rewards as part of the weekly seasonal challenges, one in the mid-season and one at the end of the season. Calling card challenges return for every mode. They will also reward a chunk of XP, as well as we finally have confirmation that there are 100%er calling cards returning this year. So if you want to flex that you have 100% of the mode, you absolutely can. Mastery badges will also return in multiplayer and zombies this year for an additional layer of mastery for your weapons and equipment. You can track that progress in the trophy case menu. New to mastery badges will be wonder weapons though, starting out with the 3 wonder weapons that we are getting this year, that being the ray gun Mark II, and the necrofluid gauntlet. There's also a medal case to view the accumulation of medals that you've earned across different modes, and there will also be functional leaderboards for all modes in a variety of categories like kills, wins, rounds completed, or placements at launch. No more waiting for mid-season to get some leaderboards. And that will finally wrap up all of the information about Black Ops 7. I can't believe we finally made it. I'm so excited to start grinding this game. Like I said, by the time this goes live, I will be live on Twitch streaming the campaign as well as endgame. That will be the first mastery camo that I go for. If you have any sort of content that you want to see from me throughout the year, do not hesitate to leave it in the comments below. My plan is mostly just to stream the camo grind and then occasionally make dedicated videos for things like patch notes, or maybe like big camo unlocks. We'll see. If you are curious about any multiplayer or zombies info, do feel free to go check out those videos. Let me know down in the comments what excites you the most about Black Ops 7 this year. Also, let me know what prestige you think you will make it to. This year I made it to Prestige Master. I was in like level 500 something. I think this year in Black Ops 7 I will be able to make it further. There's just so much to grind in this game. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see all the different content that will be coming on my channel for Black Ops 7. As always, I appreciate y'all, I love y'all, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace!